Your guys' reading for October using the Tarot of Peg and Cats. We're going to focus on relationships, which can be family, marriages, boyfriends, girlfriends, friendships, whatever. Then we're going to focus on work and money. And then we're going to do a general spread for your overall well-being. And then I'm going to pull from the Mystical Shaman Oracle and pull you guys an oracle card for me. Well, I already did, but that's how it is. Okay. And this again is for Tauruses for October. What? All right. So Taurus, for your relationships for October. Seems like things when it comes to some of your relationships. You do have people that have your back. You do have the support system, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from the people you truly want it to be coming from. And feels like in the past that there is sort of like a do-over. Sorry about that. Another one. Another reconnection. So it seemed like you're going to do something different in your relationships in the past, but you're not putting in that active effort that you need. And honestly, it doesn't seem like the other person is either. So it's almost like you guys wanted that and then almost fell out as soon as you started. I think things for you guys are going to change in the next while. Either things are going to work in your direction for you, because right now they're not. You're not seeing good results because you're neither of you are putting in the effort that you need to be putting in to make it worth it. Either you guys are not realizing what it is you need to be doing in order to make each other happy, or you're just not in it anymore and you're kind of over it. It seems like the other person, they didn't put in the effort. If they did, they're not putting in the right kind of effort that you need in order to be happy. And you want to see things happen quickly. Either you want the relationships in your life to be over with, the ones that are stale, or you want it to be fixed. But I think you're kind of in a wandering state right now, kind of in that last minute half-ass ditched effort. I hate to say this because you are the Queen of Wands, so you are the one manifesting what you want. And I feel like maybe some of your relationships in your life may not be exactly what you want them to be, or haven't turned out the way you'd hope they were because they weren't the person you thought they were. So you need to make the big decisions this month, since you are your manifester, to really decide with these problem relationships in your life, whether it's friends, boyfriend, girlfriends, or family, is it worth it? If neither of you are putting in the effort, and if it is, you need to make that communication open that you really want to make things happen in a way that'll make you most happy for both of you guys. Okay, so now we're going to work on work for Taurus, since we reconnected again. Jesus. Does not like you guys today. If you guys feel like you resonate with this reading, I would ask that you like and share with your followers, subscribe. Also, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in any of the links in the description below. I feel like you guys have been through a lot, Taurus. Like in the last year or so, maybe a little bit longer. Kind of been tested a lot, and it's kind of deciding whether or not you're going to lay down and take it now, or if you're really going to get up and take what you want, you know, get what you want. You really have that hope of wanting what you want coming into it, but it feels like you've had a turn of bad luck, and it's starting to seep into your work life. It doesn't seem to normally be, but there was a big, huge change that needed to happen, I feel like money-wise for you. If it wasn't you, it would be like your spouse or whoever that you live with. And this seems to have changed. Like you've planted the seeds for your future and what it is you want for a career, but it still feels like there's like you're taking stupid steps, if that makes sense. Like you're that maybe whether it's your finances, your career choice, maybe you're not happy. It could be co-workers, your boss, doesn't matter what it is when it's related to this. You're not you're making movement now while you're waiting, but it seems like you might be making the wrong choices. So you want to make sure that you go back. You're not making any stupid, quick decisions with your money, like going out and impulsively buying things, making plans for the future that may not be viable for you. So just make sure that you speak with a financial advisor before you take any crazy steps. Because you seem to know what you want. You're done fighting. You're done being that sort of lone warrior. And that's a good thing in a sense. You're not living in the past. You're very much action orientated. Just watch where your steps are leading you to, Taurus. So that way, when you make those big decisions, because you are good about making things happen for you, that you're going to plant your feet in the right direction instead of making those stupid decisions that a lot of people do, or impulsive decisions. Don't work too quickly. Seems like you guys want to make things happen and make things happen now, and that's just not tangible at this moment. So just give it time. Relax a little bit. Think about what it is you're doing when it comes to your career and especially your finances. Watch where you're spending your money, or where the money in your life, like your family life, is going. Okay, so now we'll do a general for your overall well-being. So it seems to me like you guys were trying to work towards, when it came to your life, go towards calmer waters. And because of this, it's kind of like a new beginning for you. That was your hope. But unfortunately, This, when it's upright, is all about stability, finally being able to take a breather and really celebrate and relax in your happiness. Like, realize that you're somewhere good and stable. But you guys got this card reversed. So it seems like that's what this new beginning was supposed to be for you guys. And it didn't turn out the way you wanted it. And because of that, you're kind of going through, it feels like you guys have a change that needs to be made, and it's not being made for whatever reason. You're clinging on to the past, a past that no longer is what it was, what it once was. And because of this can make people kind of bicker and fight and argue because you're holding on to something in your life. It could be anything that isn't good for you anymore, that isn't bringing you that happiness it once did, that's not making you that confident bull, that homebody, that feeling comfortable in their space. It doesn't feel like it did at one time. And that's because you're stuck. There's this almost like you want to redo again, and it's just not happening for you. It's like you're striving for it and it's not there. And that's because whoever the people are around you, they're not putting in the active effort to really see their effort come back to you, because they aren't making that proper effort that they need to make. And you're worried that it's slowed down, that things aren't what they once were, and they aren't anymore. But you know what it is you deserve and want, Taurus. Whether it's work, family, love, you know what you're worth. And if you're not getting it, go out there and change that. It's not always about pleasing other people or being stubborn and stuck to what you think is right to do or whatever. Go out there and make yourself happy. Really go for what it is you want. And I think that this fits for all areas of your life for this month of October. Now, I did pull a card for you guys, and I got number 54, the Sweat Lodge reversed. The essence of this card, the Sweat Lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Volcanic stones are heated in a fire outside, then brought into the lodge and placed in a shallow hole in the center. Participants sit in complete darkness around the red-hot stones to sweat away old habits and beliefs and heal disease. When you return humbly to the womb of the mother, you are offered second chances. Life is offering you a second chance. Take it, since this chance may not come your way again for a while. Mother Earth is calling you into her womb and inviting you to incubate as long as you need for a spiritual rebirth. Gift yourself time to be with your darkness, your fears, your pain, your seeds of beautiful potential, until you come at the other side free, wise, and full of creativity. So it seems like to me you guys need to take some time to really decide what it is you guys want. And this would be a good month to take that time of solitude to yourself and really reconsider the things in your life and what's truly good for you and what's not. Okay, Taurus, I hope you guys have a wonderful October, and I shall see you guys next month. Bye.